Hey guys, come with me to my trip to Israel. So first of all, I'm going to get my hair done. Sorry, my voice, I'm having cold, so my voice is not really the same. So I went to this hairstylist. He's the most badass hairstylist in Abuja. I gave him also my wig to make, as you can see. And I came home and I was looking so good. I was shocked how good I looked, and I was just like admiring myself here. So the next morning we went to the airport. So yeah, this is me on the way to the airport. We arrived at the airport like early because there's no like traffic or custom delay. So here am I going inside the plane. We got our seat and everything. This is my first time flying Ethiopian, so I started watching this K-drama after I ordered my food, and my food arrived. I'm just having salad for start, and now I'm having my main course. It was so delicious, and I continue watching my K-drama. We landed in Chad to pick up some stranded passengers. It was nice here. It's actually, the weather is so nice. So we took off again, and here am I looking good even though I was so tired. And we stopped at Addis Ababa, and I went to the business lounge to get something to eat and rest before our next takeoff. So I arrived in Israel the next morning, and I was so tired, so I decided to get some sleep. Here am I waking up from my beauty sleep. I was so tired, and but still looking good. So I was hungry after I woke up, so I decided to get some food. This was the first meal I had in Israel. It was so nice, and I made this gorgeous dog. Look at that dog. Like, look at this gorgeous mix dog. Like, how's that possible? Like, look at, I had to let him in because his owners like kicked him out, but he's too gorgeous to like be out. Like, how is this even possible? Like, how is he even gorgeous than me? So I was wondering if he knew how to like do some tricks, and I was asking his owner to like teach him, show me if he can do some tricks, and apparently he can play dead. So I actually arrived on Friday, so I got invited to shop at dinner, and the food was nice, the people were nice. In the morning, I headed to Tel Aviv, the most expensive city in the world. And yeah, so far it's looking so good. Everybody is either on a bike or a scooter or a car. So it's like, it's nice. It's like a different environment. So here we arrived at the hotel. We tried to check it, but we couldn't because they were telling us that we arrived too early. So we started heading to get something to eat. There was literally no space to park, so we had to park like very far from where we're gonna eat, so we can trek down to the place that we gonna eat. So now we arrived at the cafe. We got some food. I got this big plate of Caesar salad. Like, look how big it is, and it's actually so good. So I finally got in my hotel room. I was a bit disappointed because it was not the same as I saw on the pictures. Actually, very small, and they told us that we're gonna have a view. But what is this? Like, what is that? We were gonna have an ocean view, but what is that? So I got ready to go out and have dinner, and I look so good. So we arrived at the restaurant. It's actually looking good, and the food was nice, especially the sushi. I don't like sushi, but this one is so good. And I couldn't finish the whole tuna salad. So we finished eating, and we stopped by this nice cute shop on the way, and it's actually so cute, but we didn't buy anything. When we came out, there was this person playing a guitar. It was nice. So in the morning, we went to Mason Cater to have breakfast, and my boyfriend had shakshuka, and I am having French toast, and it was amazing. It actually tastes so good. The cafe is actually by the port, so we enjoyed this nice cute view. So now we headed to the flea market. It was amazing. There's a lot of things to buy, but I bought some cute necklace and a hijab and a veil, sorry. It was actually very hot, so I wanted to take a bath when I came back, and it's been long since I had like a nice bath, so I was like, okay, let me just do that, and it was nice. I stayed in there for like 2 hours, and I was happy. So here am I, dressed up for a dinner date with my boyfriend. He said he would take me to this nice restaurant, and yeah, here we are on the way, and we saw this lady dancing on the traffic. It was nice. So here we arrived at the restaurant. Oh my gosh, the view. Like, take a look, take a moment and just look at this view. The food was nice, the view was nice, like everything was just romantic. So yeah, we this is my boyfriend's food, by the way. So the next morning I got ready for my trip to Jerusalem. And yeah, here we are on the way. We stopped by this Elvis themed cafe. It was so nice. Like everything there is about him, and they play his songs like 247 at the cafe. And I was like, when I get rich, I'm gonna do this, but BTS version. So yeah, and here am I looking so good. So now we arrived at Jerusalem. Immediately, my first sight was seeing Zara, and I wanted to just go in and start shopping. But my boyfriend was like, no, not now. After we're done with our tour, he actually got us like a tour guide, and he was telling us about, like, he was telling us like everything about the. He was actually just being a tour guide, so I don't know what to say. So here we go at our first destination, which is the Tower of David. um Look at this art glass. He was telling me it was made by this artist named who, I don't remember. But yeah, here we are at the top of the Tower of David, and the view is actually so nice. You can see like the whole city from the view. So the second destination was the Armenian church. He told me it's actually where Kim and Kanye came to baptize who, I don't remember which child they baptized you, but he said they were there 8 years ago, and he told me I was 8 years far from meeting Kim Kardashian. So now we are on the way to go inside the city. So there's like three quarters. So we started with the Armenian quarter. Then we're going to the Jew quarters, and then we're going to the Muslim quarters. So now we're on the way to the Jew quarters, and there's like a lot of tourists. Like everywhere is full. So yeah, we're just on the way, and he's telling me like every story that he could, because we have like just 3 hours. So here we went inside a synagogue, and he said that that's where the tomb is. I don't remember, but I saw people praying close to it. I think it's like something important for the Jews, but I don't know. So here we're going to, he's just showing us like a nice view of the building of the synagogue. So yeah, it's really nice. So yeah, we saw this writing at the entrance of the quarters, and my boyfriend was like, "Can you read?" And I was like, "Yes, I can read," but then I couldn't read it. So here we are on the way to go see this fine synagogue. He told me about this synagogue. It was like destroyed by some, I don't know, I don't remember. So it was built like 20 years ago or 50, I don't know, I don't remember. So we started going to the Western Wall, and we saw some Jews praying. They pray separately, like the men pray in another place and the women pray here. And look at them, like so beautiful. And yeah, I just started going on my way to the Muslim quarters now. I was on my way, and this man stopped me and be like, "Oh, you have to wear hijab." And he gave me this hijab. It's so beautiful. I was wearing a veil, but then he was like, "I have to fully cover up, and you can't go inside the mosque without removing your shoes." So I had to remove my shoes. I went inside the masjid, I prayed, and I came out. And here am I going to the Christian quarters. So I can't remember what exactly is this place, but it's like one of the churches that was inside the ch Christian quarters. And yeah, here's my guy telling me about it. I can't remember what he was telling me about. Oh, I think he was showing me the picture of Mary and the story. I don't remember, but yeah, so we're going down now to the biggest church. Yeah, so we came to another church, a smaller one, but I don't remember what exactly, like I don't remember all of the things he was saying because he was explaining all the things. So now we're going to the big church and it was amazing. Like look at that building. Like this has been standing for almost 3,000 years. I don't know, 2,000, 3,000. So we went inside and he was telling me about the stories. I know most of the stories, but then yeah, he was telling me this is where Jesus got crucified and this is where like most of the things happen. And yeah, so the priest came and he was burning this nice smelling incense and it's smelling so nice, like everywhere is smelling so nice. And I think there was like another priest that came before him that was burning another type of incense and it's smelling so nice too. So yeah, this, I don't know this place, but he told us that we cannot go in except if we're Christians or there's like a line or so. So yeah, I finished with Jerusalem. And here we're on the way to go to the Dead Sea and look at those deserts. Like, look how hot this place look. There's not like a single cloud in the sky. And here we came to our hotel trying to check in, and I went outside and I saw this cute cat. I was trying to pet it, but it's not even looking at me. So yeah, it's trying its best to ignore me. So I just left and went inside our room. And look at this view from outside our window, guys. Like, look at this view. It was amazing. Yeah, so this is like how our room looked like, and it's messy. So we went out to get some food and we came back to the hotel now. And yeah, this is the hotel that we stayed in. It's called Oasis Dead Sea and it's amazing. The service was so nice. It's like, yeah. So in the morning we went to the Dead Sea to swim and look at me looking so gorgeous. And yeah, so at night we came to this art place. You have to like sit on the floor and have some shisha and eat and everything. My boyfriend was like rushing me before we got here and I wanted to do like a video tutorial before I wear this wig, but then he was like rushing me up and down, so I had to come like this anyhow. So we left the Dead Sea. In the morning we came to this anime store in Medellin and it's so nice. I want to take like everything here. Like look at all these anime marks. Like I want to take everything here. But my boyfriend was like, oh, you have to take just 5 things. How mean of him. So we left and we went to buy some watermelon. And I saw this. Wait, you'll see it. Like, look how huge this pepper is. Like, how huge it is. It's so scary. So I felt sick and I wanted to go home. So my trip was over because I was sick. And this is my last meal in Israel before I started heading home. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.